Hi guys, so in summary, it was another quick week for the market with Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 hit record high. Nasdaq's kind of flat in a week. Tom Lee still believed that the market will be bullish as long as the variant Delta will be subsides, and also he believes that Bitcoin will go up as high as $100,000 by end of the year. AMC is always saying that have a plan that they will take in Bitcoin by end of the year. We'll see how it goes. I still recommended the stock I have given to you. And if you will have bought BA and Disney, you should get some return because the week before, bowling was down at the lowest at $205 or 207, and now it's 235. And I mean, Disney reporting a great earnings and better than estimate. So I see there's a momentum to push it up. I mean, it was down to 160-ish, now 182. So I see that can go up to $200. And the Chinese stocks still kind of struggle at this point, but like I said, you have to be a little bit patient, and we'll kind of get to where it used to be maybe another 6 months. And for Pinduoduo, a lot of time, double November is a data where the sales were hit remarkably strong. And last year, if you look at the trend, the stock started to pick it up around September or so, and really do very well, in the time around the November 11th. And then Tencent currently is one of the largest high-tech stock. They will also receive a lot of pressure because of the Chinese regulatory possibility. And but once it stabilizes, then normally things will turn around with as long as Delta variant is not an issue. Also, that for vaccine perspective, I would recommend to buy Pfizer. So I mean, this is one of the stock haven't gone up a lot, so there's still quite some upside there. And on the technology side, I mean, I know AI was still the one I recommended, and Flock and BIGC kind of receive a little bit downward pressure, but BIGC, I think if you hit $65, and if you missed it last week for $72, that's the high end. Then you probably have to sell it around that, and then wait for dip again and buy back for another V-shaped recovery that will be another momentum for that stock. And then obviously I still recommended the cruise stock, which right now haven't done much yet, but we'll wait for over. You can see in the past that will come back, with the airline as well. And I know United Airlines have been pretty packed for for the summer for people traveling a lot. So these are the things that still I highly recommend. And then energy stock, I really think them by the end of this coming week, or if not, an end of August, you would like to sell them, because normally you see a seasonality of energy stock, and looking at oil demands, and then you really kind of cut it off after the summer travel sections. But so I don't think the prices will continue to push it up, especially OPEC. It was kind of pushing to increase production from the Biden administration, and the stock may continue robust as far as I know, but then you may start to still dipping coming down. The coming week, the highlight will be energy inventory report. Home Depot, Walmart, and Nvidia earnings announcement. So as you know, we will see how online business helping the Walmart to have increased revenue and profitability. Home Depot was actually beating previous estimates last quarter due to the increase of home improvement project. So we'll see if this quarter will, when they announce earnings, will continue to be that trend, because quite a number of people, companies, start to returning to work. So I'm not sure if there's really a lot of home improvement going on with that, but we'll see that one. And then, for Nvidia, this is a very important highlight. The indications, not necessarily revenue. I think the revenue and profit will beat estimate, but the key is really the outlook, how they're going to predict in the future, upcoming the last quarter and following the year, since they give you a good picture of the of the seriousness of the chip shortages, and how that's going to impact other commodities, right? As you see, chip shortage came down, came up and say shortage, then you really make the, vehicle EV vehicles more expensive. You also drove up the consumer products. So you also electronic appliances. You can see, even old laptop pricing have just gone up, and the used to have the deals. They don't have anymore because they're not worried about not able to sell them out, due to the shortage. So this is still a problem for America, and we'll see how that's going to bring around the court. Ultimately, you will get corrected, right, as you increase the production and make changes to our forecast. But it takes time to catch up in the curve. So we'll see how they go. And then obviously the Biden 3.5 trillion plan will also make it triggering the difference. So my idea is to maybe next couple of days we're still going to drive up because of these great earnings and news. But then you may see a dip. If the dip start to get down more than 3 days, probably it's a correction, which will be maybe 10%, 5 to 10%, right? And that would kind of make up to the chart that I showed you in previous video or the one before about, every single quarter, if you look at this, always like a V shape. So you went and gone up, and then you would be dipping as a correction, and then you'll come back a rebound, and you'll lift in the higher and set up a stage high for September. So I hope you get the idea of the stock recommendation I've given you, what to buy, what to hold, and also if you make 20% or more, I think this week will be a good time to try to do some profit taking. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy my video.